Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years. They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. The professionals showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Tell you, this is a classic matchup. Boxer versus brawler. It is played out going back over 100 years in the sport. Many would say probably the most classical matchup in the sport.
I love to look at a matchup like this, and historically the fans enjoy it because the strengths are also the weaknesses of both fighters. You know, the boxer wants to stay on the outside and be able to catch somebody coming in. But when the brawler gets close, now all of a sudden, he makes that boxer very uncomfortable.
Unable to connect by Diego Chico Corrales. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Keep moving. Get him. Get in there.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. He took a go of it to the body but came up empty. And now he scores well with the straight right. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Good counterpunch from Corrales. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. End of the round is upon us, and you can see the blood now that he's going to have to deal with. Teddy, some guys just fold when they see their own blood.
Yeah, they do, and that's where, of course, you want to be conditioned going in there. You know, you want to have had a trainer say, hey, listen, there's a chance you could get cut. This is part of the business. If it happens, let us do our job. And this is also where the fighter has to have faith in those people doing the job, where they look at the corner man and they don't see panic in his eyes.
Good block by the professional. Corrales is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Diego Corrales. That was a miss by the professional. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Diego Chico Corrales. Accurate counter punch by the professional. Halfway through round number 2. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Chico Corrales. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Diego Corrales' opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. Corrales is probably thinking to himself that he found an early answer. The counter punch doing damage here.
And his opponent's thinking, what the heck am I doing? Am I shadow boxing? Because I'm not finding nothing. But I tell you, if I am shadow boxing, that shadow, it has a little bit of a punch. It's hitting me back.
Looking good. He's tired. He's tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen, I need you to double up your punches and keep the lead, all right?
And round number 3 is underway. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Doubling up that jab by the professional. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Halfway through this round, covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by Diego Corrales. Good, solid right hand lands. The professional's legs can't fail him now. Oh my, is he taking damage.
Move your head. Move us, work the body kid.
Diego Corrales is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Diego Corrales. Diego Corrales' speed, to me, Teddy, is clearly the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. And we come to the end of the round.
Head side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Wait for him to come.
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Great work offensively landing that combination by Diego Chico Corrales. What impact with that uppercut by Diego Corrales. Oh, what a whiff by Chico Corrales. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
You're not pace yourself.
The professional's giving me a sense that he really doesn't want to have the fight the way it was. He was stunned earlier, and now just so much more defense we're seeing out of him.
Well, right now, what I think he has to do is try to get an Oscar. Get that award that those great actors get, and not show that he's defensive right now, because if he shows that too much, his opponent is going to know what he has to do to take advantage.
Little head hunting with the left. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Diego Chico Corrales. Combination to the head. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
A huge uppercut by Diego Corrales. Corrales has got to deal with a cut cheek. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Diego Chico Corrales. The professional's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Oh, Chico gets to him with the uppercut. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
Well off the mark by Chico Corrales.
Get out of the way from those punches! Move your head!
A little head hunting with the right. Now he ties up there. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts.
Relax. You can do this. You know you got this.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Good, effective work with that straight right hand. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Diego Corrales is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Get in there! Working that box!
The professionals hurt bad by a right hand. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, it's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Right hand over the top. He counters back after denying his opponent's shot. Corrales is being smart on the outside. Corrales with a big right hand.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Stay in one spot.
A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut.
Use the ring, use the ring.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Ten clicks of the talk. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut.
Keep the jab bumping, then throw the lead right hand. You're winning this fight. This is it. You hurt him, he's on you.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Corrales is out there for another round in a fight that he's been in complete control of so far. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Big right hand. He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Set me free or bang me up. Just Stop torturing me, tell me what you gonna do. What you gonna do?
Firing off the uppercuts, great exchange. Diego Corrales is doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Now hugging on the inside. Not able to land the headshot. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Diego Corrales. The left hand coming into play by the professional. Comes with the right. Turns over that hook upstairs. Keep it going. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. 7 entertaining rounds so far. Diego Corrales is up on your scorecard, but there's still a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, well, he moves his head. Defensively, there's a lot of work to be done, because he moves his head, Joe, but he does it with his hands down. And every once in a while, he gets caught clean.
Use your feet!
You're not focusing.
Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by the professional. Well, you can see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
Finish with the hook.
How about that exchange? Corrales' hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Diego Corrales is on the receiving end of a very good counter punch.
Jab.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. And that's the end of round 8. The professional's eye is shut. Teddy, what has to change for him now?
Well, right now, he's got to cover up that weakness. You know, he's got to make adjustments for that, as you just touched on. He's got to move the other way. You know, move in a way where he's not so vulnerable to that punch, to that side.
You're not double jabbing. You gotta work this kid, you understand? Work at it. Don't just walk.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Look at this swarming attack. Diego Corrales is taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
Double up your punches. Pace yourself.
The professional's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Body shot! Body shot!
More punches.
Halfway through the 9th round.
Time.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Diego Corrales. Diego Corrales has given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. And the round comes to an end. In between rounds here, the professional's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have 2 eyes, right? Use the good one.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway.
Left and right, left and right, left and right.
Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. And he returns on that exchange. He just missed that shot up top.
Away from the rope. Let it go.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Diego Corrales is stunned, and he cannot block this onslaught. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Oh, good exchange there. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Chico Corrales.
Así es, let it go!
Diego Corrales is rocked, and his defense is porous right now. He could go down at any moment.
Well, the problem is he's got the habit of blocking punches, and when a guy's putting them together, you can't block them all. Some are getting through.
Get in there!
Showing you some defense there with the block. Effective counter-punching. Blocks it away. Overhand right.
Beautiful, lindísimo, beautiful. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. No punches, okay?
Knock yourself. You still win this one.
Well, your scorecard, Teddy, shows that he's up. But to look at him right now, it doesn't give you a lot of confidence. He looks like a tired fighter.
he's unraveling right in front of us. You know what it's time for, Joe?
What?
Go back into the annals of time in this sport. It's time for Angelo Dundee. You know, maybe cut a glove or something, you know, whatever. Of course, he never admitted to that, but something to postpone.
Was that Ali against Henry Cooper?
Yeah, exactly. All of a sudden, a slit in the glove when Ali looked real bad, and it buys him a little time.
The professionals well off the mark that time. Good defensive skill with the block by the professional.
Keep your head moving.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Diego Corrales. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Halfway through this 11th round. Good exchange, he fires back. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Unable to land clean by Diego Chico Corrales. Did you see that? He goes down. Now he's got to beat the count of 10. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Diego Corrales is tagged. Momentum has shifted.
Well, it is a test of wills, and his will is being tested.
Now these two corners have to do their job after both men went out and gave everything they had. Both fighters getting tagged and hurt by the other.
Yeah, well, what you have to do now in the corner, Joe, what you're alluding to is you have to revitalize the fighter. Put some cold water on his head, on his neck, you know, get him ready for the next round and give him some good advice. Tell him how to get away from some of those shots.
I need you to keep moving.
This has been a real good one tonight, and now it comes down to this, the final round. Corrales is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Defense can turn into offense. The counter punch by Diego Chico Corrales. He missed with that headshot. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The professionals' defense is paying off now.
Relax.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Halfway through this 12th and final round. The professionals basically doing exactly what we've always seen out of him, and that's after he's been knocked down and affected in this fight.
Yeah, you know, there comes a time you have to make adjustments. That time has come for him.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Chico Corrales.
I see it. Like what I see in there. Up and down, side to side.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Diego Corrales. Diego Corrales is stumbled back. He just got hurt. Final bell of what is going to be a very tough fight to score.
I mean, you can make a case in every round for both guys. That is all you need to know how difficult this decision will be.
Diego Chico Corrales is your winner by unanimous decision, Teddy.
Well, the question from the beginning was, could he get inside and make it his kind of fight? He did.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.